Every human being carries within them a silent, unspoken longing, the desire to love and to be loved. Beneath all the layers of ambition, beneath every goal and pursuit, this remains the pulse that drives us. We may disguise it under the need for success, recognition, or belonging, but at its core, all these desires point to the same thing: a yearning for connection. We want to feel seen, understood, and embraced not for what we do, but for who we are. This longing is not a weakness, but the very essence of being human. It is what makes us reach out beyond ourselves, what makes us care, what gives meaning to every relationship, every moment of kindness, every act of creation. Even those who appear hardened or distant carry the same desire deep within. Love is the invisible thread that ties us all together, the universal current that flows through every heart. And it is in recognizing this shared longing that we begin to understand not only others, but ourselves. For in truth, to love and to be loved is not two separate things. They are the same movement of life, expressing itself through you and through all. As we move through life, we are taught that love must be earned, that to be loved, we must first become something more, something better, something worthy. From childhood, we learn to perform for approval, to chase affection through achievement, and to mold ourselves into what others want us to be. Slowly, we begin to believe that love is conditional, that it depends on our behavior, our appearance, or our success. But love, in its truest form, has nothing to do with deserving. It is not a transaction, but a recognition, a seeing of oneself in another. When we try to earn love, we lose touch with its natural flow, turning what is meant to be effortless into something heavy and uncertain. The more we chase it, the further it seems to drift away. Love does not need to be sought or justified. It needs only to be allowed. When you stop performing and simply exist as you are, you realize that love was never something external. It was always present, quietly waiting beneath all the masks and expectations. The moment you stop trying to be lovable, you begin to feel the love that was there all along. To love truly is not to possess or control another, but to allow them the freedom to be entirely themselves. Real love has no need to confine, to mold, or to demand. It simply recognizes and honors the beauty of another soul as it is. When we confuse love with ownership, we turn something sacred into something fragile. Possessive love is rooted in fear, the fear of loss, of change. of not being enough. But genuine love moves from a place of wholeness, not need. It allows space for both closeness and independence, for unity and individuality. When you love someone, you do not hold them tightly to prevent them from leaving. You open your hands and trust that if it is real, they will stay. Love is not a cage, but an open sky where both hearts are free to fly and still meet in the middle. It is a silent understanding that connection thrives in freedom. The moment you stop trying to keep love, it deepens. The moment you stop trying to own it, it becomes eternal. Because love that is free, free from control, fear, and demand, is the only love that truly lasts. To be loved is to be seen not through the lens of expectation, but through the quiet recognition of your true self. It is to be accepted without the need to perform, impress, or pretend. Many people spend their lives wearing masks, trying to become what others will approve of, fearing that who they are beneath it all is not enough. But real love does not ask for perfection. It asks for presence. It looks beyond appearances, beyond the roles we play, and sees the essence that lives underneath, the part of you that has always been whole, even in your most broken moments. To be loved in this way is to feel understood without words, to be met with gentleness instead of judgment. It is a love that does not try to fix you, but simply holds space for you to be. Such love gives you permission to exist fully, to breathe freely, to rest in your own being. And when you experience this kind of love, something profound happens. You begin to see yourself through the same compassionate eyes. You realize that you were never unworthy, only unseen, and that true love has been waiting for you to notice it too. Love is not something you must search for, nor a treasure hidden somewhere beyond your reach. It is the quiet presence that has always lived within you, waiting to be recognized. So much of life is spent chasing love, seeking it in people, in places, in achievements, as though it were something to be earned or found. But the truth is, love cannot be possessed or discovered. It can only be remembered. It awakens the moment you stop running from yourself, the moment you allow stillness to touch your heart. When you look deeply, you begin to see that love is not an emotion that comes and goes, but the very foundation of your being. It is the force that gives life to every heartbeat, every breath, every connection. The more you quiet the mind and soften the heart, the clearer this truth becomes. You realize that The love you've been seeking outside has always been flowing through you, in your awareness, in your compassion, in your simple act of being. To awaken to love is to see that there was never a distance between you and it. There was only the illusion that you had to go looking for it.